Alright, hello. This week my mind's been very active. I keep thinking about one thing then another. And even I've just been restless as well. I've just been fidgeting, which I do quite a lot. And my mind's been going to the past and to the future. And I think it's because I haven't been meditating as much. I kind of dropped the habit this week, but I'm going to try and get it back up. I feel like there's an orangutan in my mind, just like taking control of my thoughts, just taking the steering wheel and going, I want to think this, and I want to think this. I need to be more calm. I've also got some bigger topics that I want to talk about, but I need to journal a bit more to organise these thoughts. Or maybe ChatGPT can do it for me. I think I'm also going to start doing these videos earlier in the day because, as usual, I'm quite tired at this time of the day. But anyway, so I had a deeper conversation with my mum today, and as opposed to last year when I couldn't even have deep conversations with anyone, and I'm getting a lot better at communication since watching Dr. K on the YouTube channel Healthy Gamer GG, where he has these deep conversations with a lot of streamers, and I've copied a lot of the habits and how he speaks to people. One thing I spoke with my mum about is, so I sometimes have this anger towards her, and I can't figure out where it comes from, because it will crop up in situations where it seems silly to be angry at those sorts of things. Like, for example, the one thing that sometimes I feel a bit angry about is in the car when we're driving somewhere. She'll put the music on and she'll be like, "Is this too loud for you?" And sometimes I'll feel kind of angry about that. Not like majorly angry, but since I've been meditating more, I've been noticing these small feelings that it's not going to control my actions to a massive extent, but I can notice that they're there, and I want to figure them out. And another one that I kind of got a bit angry about was when I did my A-levels. I got 3 A stars, and she was very excited about that, and I felt angry that she got excited. But I never outwardly expressed that anger to her until today. And I think it's important when communicating these sorts of things that the feeling isn't necessarily reality. The feelings might be based off some emotional event that happened in childhood that hasn't been fully processed. I think it's important to stress that, because if I go to my mum or even anyone, for example, and say, "This behaviour that you do makes me feel angry," sometimes that can come across as like you're telling them what to do. And whereas what I wanted to come across as was, this is just what I'm experiencing. What do you think about it? Trying to be more, trying to be open, trying not to put like judgment on the feeling, I think. I've also started becoming more open with my father as well. Today I told it, so today I wanted to do some studying, but I didn't do any because I guess I was too lazy. And I told him about this, and he encouraged me to take breaks in the holidays, which I found quite nice to hear, because I feel like sometimes, maybe not as much now, but actually yeah, maybe a bit now, I feel like sometimes I'm trying to maybe impress him, or even just be better than him, so it takes some pressure off me when I'm open with him that I'm not a perfect studier. And I was thinking about taking a day off studying tomorrow, and because this Easter I haven't really scheduled a break. I mean, I had the dissertation 2 weeks ago, and I scheduled a couple of days of break after that. But then, other than that, I haven't really scheduled anything over this Easter, so I think tomorrow I'll take a break from studying. But the thing is, when I tell myself that I can take a break from studying, it makes me really motivated to do more studying. Because now that the pressure's off, I have no expectation of myself to study. So that means if I do any studying, then I'm not going to be harsh on myself. Everything I do is a bonus from what my expectations are. Why I'm harsh on myself, I don't exactly know. I went through a phase of a couple of weeks ago where I was really cultivating being kind to myself and focusing on celebrating small wins, like doing 1 hour of uni work. I would celebrate that in my mind. I'd be like well done, that sort of thing. I need to go back to cultivating that, but it's harder to do when I'm not meditating, because I feel like I'm less aware of myself. Back to the orangutan. But anyway, that's enough for now. I'm going to go to bed. Good night.